Recording season 2 of Rocco on the Rocks. Action. Cue the music. What's up, rock stars? Welcome back to another episode of Rocco on the Rocks. On today's episode, I am joined by baking extraordinaire Ryan Nordheimer.
Thank you. And cooking extraordinaire.
And cooking extraordinaire, yes. Ryan, I'm so excited for today's episode.
Me too.
No,
Thank you for having me.
No, thanks for having me in your apartment.
Of course.
It's an iconic
You're
place.
always welcome here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very excited for today's episode. We're going to be talking all about your cooking and baking endeavors, and we're going to have a drink to start it off.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Tell me what to make. Oh, looks like our guests are arriving.
Oh, perfect. Just in time.
Just in time for the
drinks. On our Scrump menu today, we will be making a gimlet. Ryan, when we went over a menu for, this portion of the show, you said your go-to drink is typically gin.
Yeah.
So I thought a gimlet would be the perfect drink for us to make.
Sure. Yeah. I've had gimlets tons of times.
Amazing. I've never had before.
No, neither have I.
Oh, even better.
So
this will be a first for us.
Cool.
Hopefully it's a Scrump, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think it should be. So Rocco sent me a recipe, but I forgot the recipe, and I'm just going to sort of riff off of what I think it should be. So it's gin, and then lime juice, and simple syrup. And the ratio is like 3 to 1 to 1. Okay. So I think a shot is what? An ounce and a half?
A shot, yeah.
Okay, so I think it's a shot and a half of gin and then maybe like a half ounce of simple syrup and a half ounce of lime juice.
Okay.
But like that makes a pretty sweet gimlet.
No, if we make it a little stronger or a little bitter, that's fine by me. I don't like sweet things.
Right, I know that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like warning you.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So I'm gonna get a cutting board and a knife. Do you ever make the drink?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing it this time.
Typically on the show, I'll be making it with the person, but we're usually behind the bar.
Right.
But
and I don't have an island for you to be behind.
Yeah, which is fine. This works for me.
This is
that's our jigger.
Right. So is this an ounce and a half?
Yes. Well,
this is so small. Got it.
And then that's the half.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently in bartending, you're supposed to do the most expensive thing last. So
oh, really?
Yeah. So the gin should go last in case you fuck up the other ingredients. You're not ruining the expensive spirit. But here I am.
Yeah, no, ruining your expensive spirit.
Okay, so the lime juice, half an ounce is the juice of half a lime.
Right.
Ish. That's probably fine. And then, so I made 2 simple syrups. One is regular, and then one is with black lime. And I tested this, and it made the ugliest looking drink I've ever seen.
Perfect.
But it tasted really good.
Okay.
But if we want a good looking one, we can use the regular simple syrup. So the choice is yours.
Which do you prefer?
I've not tried it with the original.
Okay.
Yeah, with a classic simple syrup.
Okay.
But this is it's scary looking, but it's so dried lime is literally just a lime that you dry out and it turns black.
Right.
And then you can grind it into a powder. So it's almost like a cool lime flavor.
Okay. You know what?
But it looks scary.
Not? Yeah.
Okay, try.
The scarier the better.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're in for.
Right. Okay. And then I'll just use a spoon so I don't get it all over.
Yes, that's fine.
And you don't like very sweet, right?
No.
So I'll do less than.
Okay.
Okay. And then I think a gimlet is also served in a very, very small, those small martini glasses?
Yeah, they typically are.
Yeah. Where they're scamming you of your $18 drink. And it comes in the smallest glass. I think that's a gimlet glass. But I don't have one of those.
That's fine. No worries.
That's probably good. This is the closest we got. What?
This reminds me of my glassware at home. That's literally so Italian.
I think I got it from a thrift store.
Oh my god, I love that.
Oh wait, this isn't so ugly.
Wait, this looks nice.
The one I made earlier.
When you were testing out the recipe?
Maybe my measurements are off. It's possible.
That's okay.
Because mine was way darker. Maybe my measure is not. Are we sure this is a half?
Yeah, that's definitely a half.
And this is one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try it. If it's bad. Mine did not look like this at all. It was like gray.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll try it first.
You can try it
and
first.
And I'll tell you if it's bad.
Yeah, cheers. Scrump or dump.
No, it's good.
Okay.
I think I'll like it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it sort of looks like dirt water, but it tastes good.
No.
It's good.
Yeah, this is.
But it's just really like unpleasing in color.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. No, like, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But this is very good. I've never had like dried out lime before.
Yeah, I can show you the powder. It's a very like random ingredient.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it looks like dirt.
Yeah.
But it smells like lime.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
but this is delicious.
Good.
Okay, yeah, love her.
See how it's like not very much liquid, so you need like a very small glass. What?
Like when people make like this is literally disgusting. When people make the Caesar salad martinis, like it kind of looks like that.
Yeah. Like, or there's a restaurant that does a tomato water martini.
Yeah,
it's really disgusting, but it did look like this.
Yeah.
So maybe
this honestly is very good, and it's not going to taste like that.
The peanut gallery's like.
Yeah, today's episode we have a live studio audience. This is very good. Does everyone want to try it?
Yeah.
They say yes.
You're going to be trying it anyway, but as sampler.
Let's see.
This is a crazy jug.
No, I know. It's the Ina Garten. There's like a video of her with like a massive Cosmo glass, or martini glass during the pandemic. This is what it reminds me of. I love limes.
Obviously, yeah, you are literally. What's her name? Dakota.
Oh yeah, Dakota.
Johnson.
There we go. We remembered her name.
Yes. The AD, like, look at my limes in my kitchen.
Okay, I did feel like this was Architectural Digest when you were coming here. I was like, do I need to get everything ready and like buy?
No, this is like not amateur hour, but like we're just here to have fun and drink. Lighthearted vibes here.
I think I did the math right.
Okay, I trust you.
I don't.
I actually can't do simple math. So.
I'm really bad at making drinks.
No, that's okay.
It's like
I think you're like the first guest to like really make the drink.
Oh, really? What do they normally do?
Like we're making it together, and we're both like just.
You want to shake this so that if it explodes, then it's not like on me; it's on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look, I think you have to twist it so it's like really secure.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
I think you can shake. Oh, it's a Casamigos, your favorite.
Yeah, my favorite. It is my I prefer 818, but that's super controversial, but it's fine. Okay, I'm scared. Like, are we in the splash zone right now? If I shake this?
You
okay,
go.
Perfect.
Wait, is it splashing?
No.
And then I don't know when you're supposed to stop. Like, I never learned that.
So it's technically
18.
Like
it's until when you hear the ice thing shake.
Yeah. It's supposed to be when your fingers like
freeze.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me know when that happens.
Okay.
I'll get the glasses.
It's so big.
That feels good.
Yeah, talk about a workout.
Maybe that's why the bartenders don't have one of these, because they're not very like functional.
Maybe. You know what's crazy? Every time I like do open up mine sometimes and then like close it back up when I'm done using it, like the pop will like top up.
Oh look, it looks right. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be like, oh, you're just having a little gimlet.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Okay, so I guess when I was making mine earlier, it was like way darker.
Mm-hmm.
But it was also much, much sweeter.
Yeah.
So I was probably doing double the amount of the black lime.
Yeah,
and it literally looked like the snow on the street when like 10 million cars have ridden over it.
Yeah, that's when it looks the most gorge.
Yeah.
In NYC.
Okay.
Wonderful.
The drinks.
They're ready.
That's yours.
Yes, that one's
Oh, that one's a little darker.
All right, now since our drinks are made, and for our audience as well, we'll head on over and get into our combo.
Right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, Ryan. We are here to discuss all of your baking and cooking endeavors, and now you can add mixologist to your resume.
Right.
Since you made these wonderful drinks for us.
Mm-hmm. It's actually, I think, my first cocktail recipe that I've ever created.
Really?
Yeah.
Just for the show?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm honored. I'm truly honored. That's amazing. So, growing up, did you always have an interest in cooking and baking? Like, what inspired you?
No, I never.
Perfect. Just a natural talent.
Yeah, and up until the age, so when I was living at home through high school, I don't think I ever cooked or made anything.
Same. I still live at home and I don't do
I mean, my mom would make my lunch for school and dinner. And like, that was the story. But in high school, I mean, I think I was so busy with like classes and sports and random crap. So there wasn't like a lot of time to be cooking. Like I had homework to do.
Yeah,
right?
That's also true.
Yeah. And then, so I got into cooking in college because I had to make food for myself for the first time.
You are forced.
Yeah. So junior years in the fall was the first time I started cooking at all, but it would be really crappy. And it wasn't really a hobby. It was more like a necessity.
Yeah.
Right. But I would still try and make good gourmet food and sometimes cook for my roommates, but it would be like fried rice or like a simple chicken that you throw in the oven. And I didn't really know what I was doing. So
does anyone ever know what they're doing?
Yeah, so there were a couple incidents that semester with my cooking where I would like hotbox the apartment and like I thought
fabulous.
It was burning.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I thought it was
come over just for that.
Right, I thought it was gonna burn down the apartment building one time, but So that was like my cooking up until then. And then COVID happened. I was abroad in London. I was sent home.
My favorite city in the world.
Yeah, so that was
London.
cut short. I was sent home. Then I had like nothing to do because I had no work and, I was trapped. So I used that time to teach myself how to cook. And so I did master classes when that was popular.
Yeah.
And watched all those episodes, and then I gave myself the challenge of cooking a new recipe every day from the internet and helping out my mom with dinner by like making this one dish, which in hindsight I don't think was very helpful to her because I was like another person in the kitchen who was bugging her with all these questions.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. And we had a small kitchen. It's like the walking space is probably the size of this living room. Yeah, it's like this size. So two people cooking and you're like running around.
There's literally too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's 2 is the max.
Yeah.
Like if you have a third, it's literally impossible to do anything. But that's how I learned to cook. And I was doing it to learn, but then it sort of developed into like a hobby and an interest. Or almost like a challenge to sort of keep it going.
Yeah. And no, you can
No, you go.
Okay.
A question.
So when you had moved home already during COVID and everything, and you started making the recipes a day, were you already recording at that time?
No.
No. So you were just doing it on your own. Yeah. Okay.
So I had been cooking. So we were sent home in March, and I was just cooking for like a month, maybe without even there was no content. I was just cooking.
Yeah.
And then I was telling my friends that I was cooking. And trying to learn, and they wanted to see what I was making every day, and so they suggested I just make an Instagram and post pictures to the Instagram casually for them to see what I was cooking, and so I did that, and I would just post one picture a day, and so that's how it started. I was just literally taking pictures for my friends to see, and that was the only goal and the only reason I was doing it, and then once I started posting to Instagram, then there was a whole nother layer of, maybe I should like keep this going and continue it. And now like people actually want to see it and it's not just for me. So that sort of happened fast, but it only took a month for me to get on social media in some way. But then I didn't start doing videos for TikTok until the end of that year.
Okay.
Yeah. So like another 9 months.
Wow.
And it was still shitty. It was shitty.
You didn't have your routine down. Yeah.
It was shitty videos for like another like 6 months on top of that.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get into making or putting effort into my videos until probably
the aesthetic of what you have now.
Yeah, I mean that's been years in the process.
No,
but
for sure.
I actually started putting in effort probably a year after I started my Instagram.
Oh wow.
Mm. So
That's
it was a
crazy.
while.
Wow. So you were really just taking photos and just using what Instagram is like meant. Well, what it was meant for. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then from there, you just kept posting and posting and grew your following. So you originally grew your following literally just from your photos.
No,
I
didn't really. There was not much growth when it was photos.
Mm-hmm.
All my growth happened from videos.
Okay.
I was not. I guess originally when Instagram didn't have videos, you had to grow via just photos, and somehow that worked for people.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I guess it did.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I was too late for that.
That's okay. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, but my photos were not good enough for me to get famous from them either.
Got it.
Yeah, on my iPhone.
Yeah. When you were experimenting though with cooking, everyone always says it's easier to mess up cooking than it is baking because cooking's an art and baking's a science.
Yeah.
So when you were, dabbling in it, did you feel that way? Like as even now as the years gone on, like when you create recipes or just try new things, like if you mess up a little bit, are you like, wow, this is not going to come out the way I want it to be?
It's a
loaded question.
Yeah. What's the first part?
Okay, first part in terms of cooking, do you agree that cooking is an art and baking is a science?
I think no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, because they're both science and they're both art.
Mm.
And I actually think a lot of the times cooking is harder, I think, to make look visually interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like making baked goods look good comes more naturally to me. And I think it's easier. But they're both science but they're also both not. Like, I think it's a load of crap.
Mm-hmm. No, which is fine. This is what the people
as someone
say.
who's done studied biology and chemistry in college.
Is that really what you studied?
I was pre-med for a couple semesters.
No way.
And I've been in science labs.
Yeah.
And I did organic chemistry. Neither baking and cooking are science. They're cooking and baking. You know? So I think calling it science is sort of a load of crap. Sure, but the science is one chemical reaction. We're talking about the Maillard reaction, and suddenly cooking is science. No, cooking is cooking, and sure, anything is science.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that they're both more maybe just art.
Okay,
and, but they're both really difficult too.
No, they for sure are. I can't cook or bake for the life of me.
Yeah, I think I sort of treat them the same.
Mm-hmm.
I taught myself to cook and bake at the same time.
Right.
I didn't learn one
So
before the other.
it's easier to double dip, kind of.
Yeah. So I sort of learned and learned where they were similar at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And now, when I bake, I rely a lot on what I do with cooking and experiment. And with cooking, I like to incorporate baking techniques like piping or different ways of presenting vegetables. I don't know. I find them, it's more of a spectrum rather than two separate categories.
Oh,
I
that's
think
good to
know. There's a lot
know.
of overlap.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always heard that saying growing up. So I was just
it definitely is a saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I also think that saying is a cop-out for people to ignore one discipline or the other when I think they're both approachable.
No, for sure.
Yeah, it's cooking is an art. That means I'm not going to do that and only focus on baking or vice versa.
Yeah,
which I think a lot of people do. They ignore.
Yeah, stuck between choosing one.
Baking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's for sure. I know my sister is I'm a better cook than I am a baker. And I'm oh, okay. What? I again don't do.
And then I feel like bread is in the middle. Because a lot of people who cook, both bakers and cooks do bread. And I don't know why that is, because technically it's baking, but most cooks are very interested in bread specifically. And so is it just the absence of a lot of sugar that's interesting? Or is there something, I don't know. But it's a very chefy baked good to make, at least in my mind.
No, that's a good point. I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
But then again,
that's my perspective on it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, for me, in terms of like hearing that, saying all the time, like my Nona was good at both.
Yeah.
So she would bake cookies, but also like make great like meals.
Yeah.
So I never really like understood when that happened, but you made it very clear.
And my grandma only cooked.
Oh, okay.
No baking. Same with my mom.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. There was no baking.
And it really wasn't until you that baking happened?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. People are always like, oh, your mom must have made you all these like cookies and crap growing up. I'm like, no, I don't actually think she ever made one baked good.
You're like, I've done this all myself.
18 years. She cooked a lot. I mean, she made us dinner, but there was never, like our dessert was Oreos and milk.
The best.
Yeah. Right?
So good. I love
but it was,
I live for an Oreo.
We would have, my aunt, both of my aunts, my mom's sisters bake, but my mom didn't. So I don't know why that is. My mom's older sister bakes a lot. Yeah.
No, and have you like baked with her now?
A couple times.
Yeah.
Earlier on, but not recently.
Not recently. Yeah. Well, you've definitely made a lot of recipes. What has been your hardest so far?
Hardest to develop or hardest to cook? Or
Let's do both. Let's start with hardest to develop.
So I find, baking recipes are harder to develop because cooking, there's like a wider range of acceptabilities. I feel like we're baking, you want to get it right and you can't really adjust as you go. So if something comes out of the oven and it's like, this is, like I'm trying to develop a challah recipe and
I love that.
You don't like the egg
I've
wash.
never had it.
You've never had challah?
No, it looks really good, but I've never had
You
it.
need to get him some challah, guys.
No, because I've seen the recipes in which people make them, and I'm like, oh, that looks so good. But like, I've also like
maybe there's not a lot of challah in New Jersey.
Well,
I don't know. What do we think? Peanut gallery.
I feel like
there definitely is, but like I just have never had it.
It's similar to brioche.
Okay.
Or like the Trader Joe's brioche, like is basically challah.
Okay.
They're similar. Yeah. It's not as rich.
Yeah.
And it can be like a little sweeter.
I've always wanted it.
It can also be drier or like denser. There's a lot of varieties. They can be pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good
they can
to know.
be pretty bad, but like it's almost part of it to be bad sometimes.
No,
especially if it's homemade. Like, and it's like very objectively shitty challah. And yeah, am I allowed to curse on this, by the way?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I've had
it. Objectively not good challah, but it's made by a loved one, it somehow is good. And you're like, oh my God, this tastes so good. Thank you so much for making it.
Yeah, you gas them up.
Yeah,
just to make them feel
part
better.
of it.
Yeah. I get that.
Where were we? Okay, so
challah's like the hardest.
I was trying to develop a challah recipe, and I want it to be easy to make, and challah, because you have to braid it, is not
right.
It's not easy because you have to braid the bread, and as someone who doesn't really know how to braid anything, and then sometimes you have to traditionally braid it a 6 braid, so you have to divide the dough into 6 pieces, and then you have to braid these 6 strands.
God, this is a lot of work.
It's hard to remember how to do that.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, if I make it a 3-strand challah, that's great, but then you've a really long loaf and it's uglier, and then like what do you do with it? I don't know. It was hard to figure out what is the correct way for it to look while also being easy to make.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That was tough to develop because I was trying to keep like the readers in mind of what they want to what would be easiest for them.
Right. Not only are you making recipes now for you, you're making it for your audience.
Yeah, like if I was doing it for me, I would probably do a 6 braided challah. And it would be difficult, but I'd figure it out. But how to convey that in words also and type it out is complicated.
Yeah, that's really hard.
Yeah, and then the hardest thing, most of my recipes aren't that like technically difficult. I don't think I have one where it's like, oh my God, that's so hard.
Yeah.
Because I don't really want to ever make a recipe where I'm just making something difficult just to be difficult.
Yeah, that's valid. And for yourself, like you're just trying to eat it at the end.
Yeah, right.
So why put in all this effort?
Yeah, like I don't think that's what we're here for. Or at least that's why I don't think people are watching me to make hard, difficult food that they couldn't make themselves.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's valid. When you're also like writing out recipes, do you find that to be difficult sometimes?
No,
because you're your own, like essentially your own copywriter at that point.
Yeah.
like that's a lot.
I have an intern.
Oh, wonderful! I need to get me one
Her
of
name
those.
is Lily Nordheimer.
Hey, Lily! Shout out.
Could she be related? Possibly.
That's fine. That's
She's
fine.
my cousin.
I love that. I've asked my
And-
cousins to be my interns before. I've asked them to edit the videos, and they said no. So
Yeah,
here I am, one man show.
just replace them with AI or something.
No. This is hard work. I don't need AI.
Yeah.
I couldn't come up with these questions.
She's my intern. She's my copy editor.
Okay, love.
So she'll read through, and she's very good. She's very detail oriented and
That's
catches
great.
a lot of random things that I wouldn't. She's also very she's weirdly detail oriented and remembers dates.
Oh,
Very well. She's like, oh, that happened on June 20th, 1976.
Okay.
Like, what are you talking about?
yeah, photographic memory.
Yeah, with dates
Yeah, yeah.
specifically. So that doesn't really come in handy with like writing recipes, but
Yeah.
it's sort of related.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that's useful for the copy editing.
Yeah,
But writing recipes is fun.
it is fun. Yeah,
Mhm.
you find
Yeah,
a
I
lot of joy.
Mhm. It's not so bad. And the head notes. I mean, it's fun. I like telling stories and to like incorporate my thought process behind a recipe into the head notes and
That's
tie
nice.
a little piece of my past or my opinions into the food.
That's awesome.
It's nice.
So, so now we did the hardest. What has been your favorite recipe that you've made?
So a lot of my recipe development comes from when I'm having people over at my apartment for dinner, or for an apartment cafe, or for
Which we
random
will get
things.
into.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Like I'm happy. Like my recipe development can be somewhat like relaxed. Like it's I'm just cobbling this recipe together because it's in my head and I want to, I don't know, put it out for the world to see after the fact, but it's really for my friends first who are coming over for dinner. But I don't know, I've made so many recipes. It's hard to remember what has been the standout best. There's been a lot of like highlights and some lowlights.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I don't know, everything sort of is good. Or like sometimes very good. Like I've made this Persian tadig, which is when
Oh my god, I
it's
don't even know what that is.
okay. So it's really fun. You boil rice, which means sort of like pasta, how you cook it to it being al dente. You do that with rice.
Have you ever? Now, since you mentioned that, side note, have you ever thrown like the pasta on the wall to see if it sticks?
No, never.
Oh no.
I don't actually.
So,
Maybe once.
Can't say I've like never done it.
Actually,
but, you know, you're curious. You want to see if the trick is real.
Wait,
like,
I
just
I
clean the
take that
wall
back.
really quick.
Now that I'm thinking back on it, I think during COVID when I was watching a lot of cooking videos, and
you saw that.
I think I did see it, and I think I tried it like in the kitchen, and I threw it like up into the oven grates, like above, like or what are they called? The ventilation.
Yeah.
To see if it would stick, and I think like the spaghetti may have gotten like wrapped around one of the
fans,
the vents.
Oh my god!
And my mom had to like pick it off.
Yeah. And you were like, I was just testing something,
or maybe I threw it against like the backsplash, possibly also. So maybe I did try it.
Yeah.
I don't think that would work though. Like, and I haven't thought about that in a while. The fact that you brought that up, I don't think I've thought about the pasta throwing trick for maybe 3 years.
No, for sure.
Do you do it a lot?
No. Are you kidding me?
How
My
do you
family would kill
test
me. I just eat it.
Right, of course.
Yeah. No,
right.
I just buy like yeah. I was just curious.
Highly recommend.
I know like friends of mine have done it.
Yeah.
I can't really say I have.
Well, you're gonna get
maybe
pasta on your ceiling, and then what are you supposed to do? Scrape it off? Like get
I will
a
say,
ladder?
when I was home alone once, I totally tried it because I was just like, all right, no one's here.
It's supposed to
like,
stick when it's done, or it's supposed to fall off when it's done.
No, when it's done, it sticks.
So then, why would you want that to happen? Because then you have to scrape it off. Like, wait, I'm supposed to get my chair and go over to my kitchen and scrape it off my ceiling, and then there's a stain on my ceiling from where the pasta was.
Cooking's work anyway, right? So why not add a little bit more to it?
Yeah, right. I
don't
think
know.
Eating it seems easier to me.
Eating it is easier, but people can't tell sometimes. So, you know, They'll just throw it over their shoulder, see where it goes.
Right. Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend that.
No, definitely don't do that. So, anyway, so
back to the tadig.
Yeah. Tadig, I don't know where
we left off. So it is Dylan knows what it is because he has a lot of Persian friends, I think. Yeah. There's a large Persian community in LA, I think. And so a tadig is when you parboil rice. So you're boiling it before it's done.
Okay.
And then you drain it. And then you heat up typically, I guess it could be oil or ghee or fat, like a fat of any kind in a pot. And then you just sort of pack the rice on top of it and let it get crispy on the bottom. So you're basically frying the rice and then you flip it out so that crusty golden layer is now on top. And all of that fluffy rice is on the bottom. So you get like multiple textures.
Okay.
And you can flavor it with whatever you want. But for my Cinco de Mayo party, I thought it would be a good idea to flavor the tadig with cilantro and lime juice and jalapeno, which is not traditional.
Right.
And it's somewhat traditional because Persians love herbs, but it's not typically with jalapeno and lime juice. It's with like just herbs.
Wow.
But it was sort of a good crossover. And I dyed the crunchy golden layer with saffron, so the top was golden and the underneath was green.
Yeah.
And that was really good.
Okay. Do you find that a lot when you're cooking that you will like do crossovers of like, foods from different countries and stuff?
When I can think of them.
Yeah.
I mean, when it makes sense. Like that made sense to me because like both cuisines use a lot of herbs.
That's cool that you try to like intertwine things just to see like
I don't want to be too direct because I only have like 45 seconds. So some of the messaging has to be
That's so true.
Yeah, hidden under layers.
You're very good at keeping your video short.
Yeah.
You're very good
efficient.
At it. Yeah.
I find that it just keeps people's attention the most.
No, it does. I never fast forward through any of your videos.
Oh.
No,
yeah. I think if you're fast forwarding through it, they're already too fast. Like they're already moving at 1.5 speed.
Yeah.
So if you're double timing it, like it's going at 3x, you're going to miss everything.
Yeah.
Like you're already going to miss something if you're watching a video.
No, I never have to like press down on the side to go 2x. Like it's fast. So you speak very fast.
In videos.
Yeah.
But in real life, I speak slower.
Yeah, no, for sure. Are you ever like out of breath when you're recording? I would literally be like, I try to do voiceovers
probably,
and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do that like ever again.
Yeah, sometimes. But I'll typically do retakes. I mean, especially for the first sentence, I'll sometimes do 15 voiceovers until I'm happy with the one that it is.
Wow.
Because I have to get the intonation right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The intonation, the speed, the emphasis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
But like no one realizes that because it's 15 seconds and everyone's like, I could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like actually hell on earth.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, just like making it like short enough for people's attention. But you know what I mean? Like cutting down. Like I feel like when I have to edit stuff, I mean, granted, these episodes are an hour long, so I'm grateful for that. Like, like at least it's like a longer period. But like when I do the clips portion of the show, like for socials, like that's hard for me. Because I could have like a minute long clip or like a minute 30, and I'm like, this is really funny if you watch the whole thing. But it's like you gotta pick and choose like what's gonna grab people's attention. So you do a very good job at that, obviously, because you are an influencer.
I mean, I try. But I was rewatching my videos a night or two ago, and I was like, I hate all of it.
Really?
Yeah. Like, what am I doing? I need to redo my style again. Yeah. So, it's a constant learning process.
Oh, it definitely
because now I'm like, am I speaking too fast? But I want to keep the videos under a minute. So if I'm not speaking fast, am I only going to get 3 sentences in? So why wouldn't I speak fast?
Yeah, that's very true.
And I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I would love to speak slower. If cooking TV shows were still a thing, a TV show would be amazing where I could actually walk.
Would you want your own?
Something. I mean, that would be awesome, but I don't think people
would
want to watch it. In the Food Network, I won't comment.
Okay. That's fine.
No, I won't comment.
That's fine. That is fine. Fine.
No, I won't comment.
But you have your own cooking show now. Granted, like you said, it's 45 seconds, but...
there's always YouTube.
Would you test it out?
What?
Like you just said, YouTube, like doing longer versions of the recipes. Yeah. The full process.
So my social media manager wants me to do YouTube, but it's a whole production.
Oh, I know.
Right. I mean, I'm staring at a tripod with a nice camera and there's 3 different lights.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's
this is easy to bring around to places, and that's the purpose of like why I keep it small. But you're right, in terms of like what you would be doing, you need lighting like everywhere, like, and you have different camera angles the whole time.
And I couldn't use my iPhone. I need camera, like I need to use an editing platform on my computer.
Yeah.
I do everything on my phone. iMovie.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that's what most people use.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, everything I do is on my phone.
Yeah.
So switching over to long format, I'd probably just hire people to do it for me. But then it's like, do I want to pay people to do this for me?
No.
I mean,
but sometimes you really want to. Trust. Yeah. But it is a lot. But I get what you're saying in terms of like, you would like it to be longer. But there's also just more that goes into that you'd have to think about.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love for it to be longer. But then how do you keep people engaged for 10, 12 minutes or longer?
It's hard.
Right.
It's really hard.
Yeah. That's I mean, YouTube's a whole nother beast. It's not like I'm posting YouTube Shorts right now, so check that out. That's new as of this year, but they're no different from everything else I post. But I love my YouTube commenters; they're very supportive.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I thought they would be mean. But they're not.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you're listening, YouTube followers, or I guess they're subscribers.
Yeah, subscribers.
They're kind.
I love that.
They feel more genuine and invested in the video. Where sometimes on TikTok and Instagram, I feel like they're not as invested.
Yeah.
Or they're just like sort of transient and like sometimes watching. But I'll get people commenting on TikTok and Instagram saying, "Oh my god, I love your account," and then I check if they're following me and they're not. It's like, or they even DM me. Yeah, they DM me. They're like, "I love your page so much," and then I click and they're like not following me. Like, what? You took the time to DM me?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, no, that's so
Is that crazy?
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes when I do talk to people and they're like, I can't say I haven't done that. Like, I've looked to see who follows, who doesn't. But everyone does that. But for a platform like yours, like, I understand being like, what? You know? But they probably just want to show that, They honestly just want to see if they could be seen by you.
Probably.
And
and the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I read all my DMs.
Wow. That's good of you.
Yeah. I read them all.
That's really good
and
of you.
I actually read almost all my comments also.
Is that hard? Well, I guess you just said it's mostly supportive, but like when you get like a little hate comment here and there.
I sort of like it.
Really? Fuels your fire?
Well, yes, but also sometimes the hate comments are useful to know like how I can improve.
Okay, I like that. I like that. No, I can't say I have hate comments. We don't have that big of a following, but I would probably. I don't know. I've only gotten them on like a couple of TikToks that have gone viral, and they're actually very funny.
Oh, that's good.
And I love them.
Yeah,
I'm like.
No, I'm not encouraging people to write hate comments.
No. I would actually crumble. Like if I got more. Like.
Sometimes I engage with them also and try and like put them in their place because
you do?
Yeah, if they're going to comment on my posts, then they're opening themselves up for me to respond.
Yeah, I never comment back.
Sometimes they're funny and I'll just say like LOL in all caps or you look like young Sheldon and I'm like, oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm like, I don't know how to respond to this, so I'll just say LOL.
You're like, thank you.
Or what? Yeah. That's a good one. Or
that's funny.
Yeah, I posted this video of my brother and my cousin. They were like featured in the video. And so I got some comments being like, can we see more of your brother and cousin? I'm like, bruh, okay, fine. They're like,
it's my
They're like,
page.
so how does your cousin like his eggs in the morning? And I'm like, right.
People say
really like that comment. It wasn't. It wasn't to her. It was to her older brother, but she found that really amusing.
That's funny.
Yeah, the answer is scrambled. I think.
Perfect. You should have made a video like of the two of you making scrambled eggs, like with the comment attached.
I was in a
comments,
pizza kitchen, so that's what made it difficult to do that because they don't have like a normal stove where I could just like be making eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your family has a pizza
Yeah,
restaurant.
as of recently.
Wow, how's that been? Can we talk about
really hard for them? Yeah.
Okay, really? Okay.
I mean, it's hard to run a restaurant.
Yeah, it's super
and it's hard for them to be working the restaurant.
Yeah.
Because they're making the pizza, like they're the food service.
No, it's not easy at all. I only know because my dad and uncle run a restaurant. So,
right. Yeah. I think
difficult.
you told me about that.
Yeah, little Italian restaurant. Enza's. Hi, go to it.
Yeah, where is it?
Hawthorne, New Jersey.
Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked in it?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah. So I was the busboy.
Oh, you were? Oh my God.
When I was like
How
13.
long were your shifts?
Like the dinner shift, like the whole night. Yeah.
No. How late were you there? 11?
Like no. We like 10 or
because you were 13.
Yeah.
There's probably laws that say that you can't work.
I mean, yeah, but it was family. Like it's whatever,
right?
You know,
whatever.
But at that time too, I would say we were a lot like. I feel like now, in terms of like restaurants around me, or like in the town that like the restaurants in and stuff. They all not close earlier, but like everything's really only open till like 9-ish. So like if I were to do it now, I'd probably be done by like 8:30 and like could come home. Versus then, like we were open later, but I think like everything's changed because of COVID, so things have like closed a little bit earlier. Yeah. So prior to that, like I definitely have left. Like I would say, like maybe around 9:30. I don't know. I was super young. I wasn't very good at my job, but it's fine. I did my best. One time, this was horrible.
As a 13-year-old, probably should.
Yeah. One time, someone said to me, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "You just like don't look happy." And I was like,
"You were cleaning dishes."
No, like I would like. Clean the tables.
You were cleaning the tables.
Yeah, and like, gather all the stuff.
Well, why would you look happy doing that?
No, it like wasn't joyous, but like I tried. Like after that, I like realized like, wow, people are like looking at me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like in the dining room. It's very small.
So
it's probably the size.
Smile or like look somewhat neutral.
Yeah. It was a learning process for me. It was like teaching me how to like interact with people. Very good, honestly, for like people to do at a young age. Like I'm not.
I've always wanted to be
at that age. Like respect the laws of like when you're supposed to work, but it's a good.
Not a child. Star as a busser. No.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be a waiter.
Really?
Yeah. I've never done it, and I don't think there will be a time when I do it. But I did want to be a waiter.
Once.
Yeah, because I think I would enjoy it.
It is. I think I'd enjoy it obviously a lot more now. Hence, like, kind of the show. I mean, it's just making drinks, but I think now I enjoy like really talking to people. And like when you're young and like don't really know anything, like it's
I don't really like talking to people, but I feel like
thank you so much for coming
as a waiter would be fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
you just get to learn a lot about people.
Or I think I love to watch people on the sidewalk. Also, like I'm very observant.
People watcher.
Yeah. I'm not really like I won't sit down on a bench and watch people, but I'm constantly watching what's going on around me. Yeah. And I think there's two camps of people, those who are like lost in their own space or just look ahead, and then there's people who stare at other people all the time.
Definitely.
And I'm definitely someone who stares at everyone else who's on the sidewalk or everyone who's around me. So I think being a waiter and getting to watch people's interactions could be really fun.
Yeah, probably.
Family dynamics and dating dynamics.
Oh, yes.
Solo diners. You know, just like seeing what people do.
Yeah. Watch the human race interact.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
No, it's
and to like mess with them a little too.
Do you like it when like you go out to eat and your waiters interact with you?
No.
Okay.
No, I hate it. I actually hate it. I want them to take the order.
But you want to do it to people.
I like when they describe the menu. Like I'll usually ask for them to walk me through their favorites and what they like, and I like hearing about that. But when it gets to personal stuff, I'm like, can you just take my order? And,
like go sit down. Yeah, or just like go put my food in. Please.
Usually they don't. I mean, usually waiters are pretty. Like, it's their job. I don't think they're supposed to get into the personal,
the nitty gritty. Yeah. They're not supposed to like interview you.
Yeah, but you'll get an oddball here or there where they're...
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I also think it's different when you're going to like a mom and pop restaurant, or like a small family business, like your parents or your dad's and uncle's place or my family's pizza restaurant. And, it's more chill because it's a family business. But if it's a restaurant and, there's a random waiter and they're starting to talk or like ask you how you all know each other. It's like, oh, we went to college.
Yeah,
like,
what's
why
the
do you want to
occasion?
know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I guess they're just like breaking the ice because realistically, like they put the food down and then it's just like awkward. Like how long do you wait till you turn around? You know what I mean? Like they probably like need a little buffer and then they can dip.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know the proper etiquette. Again, I was told when
I don't know either.
Yeah, when I worked there, like
probably
oh, you look
just
sad.
leave. I think.
Yeah,
right?
probably. But I'm also now I've become the person at the table asking the waiters more questions than I probably should.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like bad because I'll be like, "What's your favorite? Ooh, tell me more about that." Like, and they're probably just like, "I have another table."
Make a wrong choice.
Well, right, but they're probably also like, oh, "Okay, like I have another table," and then like they'll like come back and I'll like be like try to be funny and whatever and just like make friends and it's like stop, like don't do that. You mentioned before too a little bit that you started a Sunday series on your content where you have an apartment cafe.
Yes,
that's blown up and been absolutely amazing and viral for you.
Yep.
What has that been like?
Well, so it's been amazing, and I love doing it. I love that people love to watch it.
It is literally my favorite thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
If you want to invite me, like I'm around. Like, you don't have to. Okay.
It's a pretty exclusive list.
That's fine.
I get so many friends who ask to go.
Yeah,
and you know my apartment's small, so there's limited. Like, I don't want the cafe to feel claustrophobic.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because at the end, it's like it's a hangout, right? And I want to just enjoy being with friends and other people that I'm meeting in the food world. So I want it to feel still like casual and normal after we take all the videos. So a lot of my close friends who come over for dinner and whatever, they are begging to come to an apartment cafe, and I'm like,
you're like, no. Yeah.
Like, where are you going to sit? Or are you just going to stand, like, in the hallway watching? But yeah, there's not a lot of room because it's just my apartment. And then I get a lot of fans asking if they can come.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like,
no.
It's my apartment.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think so.
That's also valid. You don't want to just let anyone in.
Yeah. So
it's very scary.
It's exclusive. Yeah. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been amazing. And I love...
The content looks great. Like, every time. All the recipes. And it's... Each person you have are all other content creators in the cooking field. A mix. But everyone brings something.
Sometimes.
Right? Okay.
I mean, the rules are loose.
Okay.
You have to be invited.
That's number one. Do you send out a party foul? Or party full? What is it?
A party full.
Yeah,
although party foul is sort of a good name. So technically it's a potluck and everyone should bring something, but we have some eaters. That's what we call them, the eaters, who don't make anything, they just eat.
Love that.
So there's sort of like termites.
I love that.
Or
that's great.
Yeah, eaters, termites, moochers, you know, it's sort of that category.
That would be me.
But they still contribute in some way. Usually they're vlogging.
Okay.
Or they are still like a food person, but they just didn't make anything. Sometimes people have, like, they're busy. Their schedules are busy, so they just come, and that's fine. Yeah. Like, their company is enough.
Yeah.
But generally, everyone brings something. Sometimes people bring two things. What was the other part of it? They bring something, and they... I
just asked, is it typically, like, it's all mostly creators?
Oh, yeah. So, no, there's a mix. Not everyone is on social media. There's a few people who are extremely talented, and they're not really on social media that much.
But you've just met through all networking
I've met through networking, events, and they just are very good home bakers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And they still have social media presences, but it's not like their primary focus or goal.
Yeah.
Like, they just like making food, and sometimes they'll post it on social media, and they're just very talented. So we like to invite them also.
I love that.
So there's a range. So
there's
it can be like, that's the lowest end. But then at the last apartment cafe, we had the founder of this, I guess, wholesale bakery that supplies baked goods to Think Coffee, Birch Coffee, Joe Coffee. Yeah. All in New York. Like, she supplies the scones and the muffins and the cookies that you see at those coffee shops every day. So she's the founder of that business, and she came to the apartment
that's
cafe.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that was cool. And we had a cookbook author last time.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Is there one person, cook, baker, that you would love to invite to the apartment cafe?
There's a lot.
Oh,
so many talented people. I mean, you could really go as like crazy or not crazy as you want. I mean, there's this one Instagram account. Her name is Paris Starn, and she's very artistic. Like her page is almost less about food and more about food as art.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her stuff is it's researched and very, I don't know, there's a style to her that is very rare in like the content space. So she would be amazing to have just to see what she would come up with.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Yeah. But I don't know. Anyone. That's nice. Anyone who wants to come. I think that's a big thing. Like someone who wants to come.
Yeah, also true. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think there are a lot of creators who don't, I would reach out to them and they'd not want to come. So like, I don't want to have them there.
Yeah, because then it's going to bring down the vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I get it.
Yeah, I want to have people with good energy.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
So they have to want to come.
Yeah. No, I get that. I totally get that. And like, kind of picking back off that and like that question a little bit, since you've gone through this whole journey of influencing and cooking and baking, has there been a baker chef you've looked up to while embarking on this?
Well, I'll start by saying that I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of content creators.
Oh, that's good.
And when I see people who like work hard and put a lot of effort into their videos, I'm inspired by them.
I love that.
Yeah, so I admire hard work. Okay. So if you're not working hard in your content, I'm not looking at you. I'm not inspired.
Oh my God.
So I have to see, but there's a lot of that in whatever you do, people.
For sure.
Right. But so that's not like anything groundbreaking, I would say.
Yeah.
But I mean, Martha Stewart's amazing.
Martha is amazing.
Her ability to stay relevant for so long, I think, is what's most key to her brand.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's been 3 decades, if not longer, 3.5 decades.
Yeah.
And she's been to jail.
She has.
During that period.
She has been to jail.
And like the transition
and she's come out on top still.
Yeah, right. And the transition in media over that time also, from TV and magazines to internet and blogs and YouTube to social media, how she's still maintained relevancy through that whole time is pretty impressive.
She's also been able to just adapt very well.
Yeah.
Like you're saying. Yeah, she really has.
Yeah.
And props to her, honestly.
Right.
That'd be cool.
To her.
Would you have her at the apartment cafe? Or would you be like, maybe at your place?
I don't know. Yeah, I think at her place would be good. I'd love to go to her compound.
Yes.
In the Hudson River Valley. Yeah, I'd love to go to the compound.
I'm sure it's beautiful.
I think there's a name for it. In my mind, it's a compound. I think she has referred to it as a compound at some point, so I'm not making that up, but maybe I am. I just like that word for it. But
she also has something in California.
Oh, probably.
I forget what she has, but I just know Kris Jenner bought peacocks from her.
Yeah, she loves her peacocks.
Yeah.
She posted maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago that she had this white peacock.
Yes.
And it was eaten.
Yes. R.I.P.
But it was eaten by a fox. And she posted a picture of it on Instagram. And it was just a picture of the peacock, and she just said, "Rest in peace, peacock. You were eaten by a fox," or something. And I loved that.
What an obituary!
It was so funny.
Like truly,
it was so
one
funny.
for the books.
Like why?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The comment was so callous. The description, or maybe just boomer in style, but it was so funny.
Sure,
I think I laughed.
She's also just super to the point. Like she can be, where it makes for great content.
I saw her recently at an event for the first time. Oh, these plants are from her. These lavender plants. No, this is fake. This is from Target.
Oh, perfect. You're pointing over there. I'm like this.
This is $3 or maybe $5, and I bought them. It was like the first decorative plant I had bought. I bought 3 of them because I realized I needed background in my videos, and this was so cheap at Target that I had to. It says $10, but I don't think that's right. They were on sale. Or maybe 3 for $10.
Yeah.
But they look real. So I bought
That's why I
3.
literally pointed to
I
it.
thought
was
they
like,
were the
"These-"
best fake plant that I ever saw at Target. So they don't make these anymore, I bet. But they were really good if you're a Target product person. And yeah, no, the lavender plants were from this event that Martha Stewart was hosting, and I was invited. But it was this massive Q&A. There were like hundreds of people there.
Oh, so you didn't get like one-on-one time with her, which would be crazy.
No.
It's okay. Soon. Someday soon.
Yeah, and I don't even think I submitted a question ahead of time. There was an opportunity to, and I think I just missed out on it.
Yeah.
Because I assumed that I wouldn't be selected.
I get that.
That's not a good philosophy to have, but for whatever reason, I spaced out on that, and I never submitted. Yeah, it does happen. But she was
there
cool.
will always be another time.
Yeah, it was cool to see her in person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
She held a knife at one point. I think I got a video of that. So that was nice.
Cool. Yeah. Ready to chop some things up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how did it feel to be featured on Good Morning America and the New York Times?
So the Good Morning America segment was really cool. Mm-hmm. It was virtual, so I wasn't on the show, but that's almost better because they filmed the segments at like 6 a.m. or something.
Yeah, you got to get up early.
Yeah, as you know, I think, right? Yeah. You have to wake up really early.
Yeah, no, forget it.
You have to wake up at like 4 a.m., I think, and then you have to do your own makeup. Yes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never done my own makeup or makeup at any point, except when I'm trying to cover a zit.
Yeah, no, for
even that's rare.
Yeah.
But
camera ready, like it's a lot.
Yeah, so I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm fortunate that it was a virtual segment, but I was actually in Utah.
Oh.
I was skiing. And I got an email from Good Morning America while I was skiing. And it was maybe Thursday or Friday, and they were asking if I could be interviewed on Monday. And it just happened to work out. And I was like, is this a scam? Like, I don't understand. Why are they emailing me? And so then I was on the show. It was amazing to interview and then to be on the show for even the 30 seconds or the minute that I was on.
Yeah.
But I don't watch TV.
Oh, okay.
I don't watch cable. I don't actually even have cable.
Oh.
So I can't watch that because I don't have it. But it was cool to see myself. I think I got like a cable subscription just to watch the segment.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was, that was a good milestone. And then being in the New York Times this week was a really big milestone. Definitely. Because that's always been a goal of mine, was to be in the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal, like a massive publication.
Yeah.
Washington Post would be nice too, since I'm a DC Metro native.
Wow.
But that hasn't happened yet. Maybe.
But soon to be.
Yeah, if
you
it's
never know.
not like bankrupt by the time they interview me. Or Jeff Bezos shuts it down by the time
or
they interview me.
Yeah.
Or
could go many different ways.
Yeah, right.
We're not sure.
Yeah, but to be in the New York Times was awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
And I invited the reporter to my apartment cafe because it was for an apartment cafe article. And it worked out timing wise, but she ended up having a personal conflict last minute and couldn't go. But yeah, it would have been cool to see the article, how it would be different if she was able to be there in person.
Yeah, to experience.
Yeah, because I was the only New York feature of that article. There were maybe 4 different features in the article, and I was the only New York local. So it just worked out that she could have come. But I invited her she has an open invite at a future cafe. I love that. So if she's listening.
To be featured again. Yeah.
To be featured again. Right, exactly.
That's awesome.
That was really cool. I have the article in my bedroom, and I need to figure out how to frame it.
Yeah, that's important. You got to get that out.
Yeah, but so I learned this: the print and the digital are different teams. Like, even if your article is in digital, it can be edited for print. So the title and the subtitle and the photography of the digital version were all edited in the print version. So they only used one photo in the print version, and it was of my cafe, but I wasn't in it. It was actually of this area, and my friend Zach was sitting there, and he's in the photo.
Yeah.
But no one else.
But it's not.
And he was actually an eater. He's an eater. He's not a baker. Well, he is a baker and a cook, but he didn't provide anything that day because we already had so much food. So we told him he didn't need to make anything. So it was ironic that one of the eaters of that day was in the photography for the print article.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my co-hosts and I, we want to paste over Zach with a photo of us.
That makes
for
sense.
our copy, and then frame that copy.
Definitely.
With us in it, because I don't want to frame something if I'm not in the
Zach.
photography.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right. No, it does for sure.
But sorry to Zach, unfortunately he will be cropped out. But
yeah,
I don't blame you for doing that, in all honesty. Now, my final question is, this obviously has been a very big decision of you to pursue full time. So what was it like leaving your corporate job?
It was no, not amazing.
Really?
No, not amazing.
Okay.
No. No, it's always felt like work. Like even though it seems fun, it's still work and there's still stress. So it's not, I mean, there are definitely types of, I think, content creation that are a lot more relaxed. Like, your typical influencer type who, can just like go about their day and do whatever. But like cooking is hard. To film it too as yourself, it's like not easy. So, and it's very creative. So it's like a commercial version of art. And so to like constantly be pumping out art is hard because it's like sort of at conflict. Like a lot of artists don't love that mentality. They sort of want to be like, able to do whatever they want and just produce art and hope it succeeds. But at the same time, you want to make money. So you don't want to do that. Like, I want to make money. So, sorry, art, like I'm going to, try and produce as much content as possible and like still make it high quality. So that puts a lot of like strain. And pressure. So in that sense, it's not fun. I mean, I can go to a lot of events and I get like free crap and I gift a lot of the free crap to my friends. So that's enjoyable. But the transition to doing content full time is definitely like it had to happen because I was putting too much pressure on myself to maintain both. And I mean, in the end, like I just wanted to give doing something entrepreneurial a shot. Like it was more that aspect of like going off on my own and being my own like employer and doing something entrepreneurial that was exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
Rather than the fact that it was like content creation itself, I think. I mean, there are definitely like several factors involved, but I think at its core is trying to do something entrepreneurial full time for the first time since graduating college.
Yeah.
And I was at a point in my content where it felt like my platform was strong enough and people were invested and I was building momentum and things were moving in the right direction and it was financially made sense. There were a lot of factors.
Yeah.
So it was building up to that point. But I kept them both going because I enjoyed both and I saw the benefit of both. And then I was like, let's give something a shot. Yeah.
No, I get that. I mean, essentially this, not that it became too much to handle, but you found the right time to put all your effort into it.
Yeah. Right.
Which is nice.
Right. I was waiting. I mean, I was sort of waiting for the right time for it to happen and I didn't know when that would be. Yeah. But it ended up being this year.
And that's great. And congrats to you because it's a very exciting opportunity you have. So congratulations. That's amazing. Yeah, of course.
But it was definitely not something that I figured out rashly. Yeah. I mean, since I had been doing content I started the Instagram in 2020, started really making videos in 2021, and now we're in 2025. Yeah. So it was 4 years of like maintaining both in some capacity, which is a long time. Yeah. And then, so, and it's funny, like people who meet me for the first time or maybe are coming across my social media for the first time, a lot of people are shocked to know that I had a job, like a full-time job. Really? Yeah. They always assumed that I was doing it full-time, doing content full-time, because I guess I made so much content and it seemed like I knew what I was doing, which I still find funny because I don't think I know what I'm doing. But no.
But that's how you like succeed, is just like you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? In this realm of things, like not knowing is knowing. That's how I look at it.
Probably. And then so that's always funny. And then a lot of people assume that I've been doing content creation for like, oh, so you've only been doing this 6 months. And I'm like, no, I have over 1,000 Instagram posts. Like, where do you think those came from?
Yeah.
Like, each one of those is a post.
Yeah.
You know, like, can you check that number?
Yeah.
You know? So that's somewhat like, and maybe it's a good thing because it means that the quality of my content is strong, but I think it's an insult because they assume that like it's fast growth and that I just like came upon this randomly with no effort. And it's like, no, it's actually been like 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
And no, I haven't been like just doing it recently. Yeah. So like if you're watching, don't ever like ask someone if they've been doing something recently because they probably haven't. And it's like an insult.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that for sure.
Yeah. Like, how long have you been doing your podcast? Like, probably
this is
2 years, a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah. Right. Right. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
And like each episode is a lot of editing, and you bring a lot of like equipment to my apartment, and it's a lot of work that goes into every episode.
Yeah. No, it is a lot. I mean, it's definitely not easy, but I agree with you.
Like you wouldn't want me to say, "Oh, how many months have you been doing this?"
Yeah. Did you just start out? Like,
right? It's not ideal.
Yeah, no, I get that. I definitely understand that. But your efforts definitely shown here, for sure. And I'm just very happy that you have this opportunity and are able to, really put all your effort into it, like you've been wanting to. So that's amazing.
Yeah, and it's been cool. So since quitting my job, I started a newsletter, a Substack.
Love.
Which I didn't really have time for prior to doing this full time, just because it was a whole nother platform, and writing is so different from making videos. So I'm not easily able to just say, oh, I'm going to start posting YouTube shorts. Like I just have to copy and paste that video over to another platform. It's like, oh no, you have to write the newsletter. But it's been cool because some people actually are paying me directly for my newsletters, and that's nice. That's the first time that's ever happened. People paying me for recipes and to like encourage me to continue writing. Yeah, and so that's been fun, and to have people who are like paying directly, that feels good because it feels like there's some people who like seeing what I'm doing so much where they want to invest almost.
For sure.
Instead of just consume. So that's been cool. And I like writing. So that's an added bonus. And I can get Lily to copy edit my newsletters. Yeah. So that's been something that's nice to see. And it's fun to grow a whole new like kind of media and platform. But we'll see if it's all replaced by AI sometime soon.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But yeah,
right.
That would be scary.
Wink, wink. I think it will be. But that's for another podcast.
That's for not this one.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan, thank you so much.
Of course.
I think this is our episode.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this was great. Do you want to shout out any of your socials where everyone can follow you?
Yeah, my name on all platforms. You can just type my name in and things will come up. The benefit of being the only one with my name is that it's easy to find me.
That is very true.
Yeah, if I were like Emily,
your Google search
Emily
like
Williams
comes up right away.
or Michael Smith, that would be hard. But Ryan Nordheimer is pretty easy to find.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Substack. I have a website that Lily helps me maintain.
Love that. But anyway,
well, thank you for having me.
No, thank you so much for coming on. You truly are a rock star.
Oh,
and
yes.
I
am now officially a rock star.
You are welcome.
I don't have a saying for my fans.
You don't have a fan base?
No. Unfortunately, Ryan Nordheimer doesn't lend itself to a moniker as your name does.
Yeah. I love my rock stars.
Yeah.
I love it. But no, truly, thank you. This is great. And I'm so honored to have you on the show.
Yeah, I'm honored too. My first podcast, hopefully as well. Not my first interview, but my first podcast.
Yeah.
And
first live studio audience.
I think it may be my first live audience.
It's mine.
Actually, yeah. We'll say, yeah, we'll say that.
All right, rock stars, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, shout out to my family, my brothers, my sisters, my poos, my creative directors. I love you guys with all my heart, and always shout out to the rock stars that tune in for every episode. You guys are the best. And as always, life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. Bye, guys.